This video is dedicated to the memory of Billy Hinsche, 1951 to 2021. Hi everybody. We're going to conclude the Billy Hinsche tribute and review series with my final thoughts on Billy. I had been a Beach Boys fan for many years, going all the way back to high school. And I first became acquainted with Billy through my friend, one of my friends who was a massive Beach Boy fan, and then I years ago, when I first got on Facebook, I was lucky enough to become friends with Billy Hinsche. I was lucky enough to become friends with Billy on Facebook, and over the years we had corresponded. He was always very nice to me, and in messages and stuff. And he would answer any Beach Boy question that I had. Although I didn't talk to him that much because I knew he was busy. And then when the pandemic hit, he started to do these Facebook live shows called Live from Billy's Place, where he would sing songs and tell some stories, and I used to watch those every Saturday, or every Sunday actually, because I would watch the replays every Sunday morning, and I remember I remember him doing a couple Beach Boy themed shows, and he would say during these shows if anybody had any questions or comments or questions or requests to write into him, and so I did, and we had kind of a correspondence, for years up to the pandemic time. So he knew who I was, and I said at one, I said, I said, I asked him, because I knew he was going to be doing a show about the Beach Boys album Holland, which he was heavily involved with, both the tour and the record. And I asked him, I said, are you going to do Sail on Sailor? Because that was one of the songs that he was most famous for singing after Blondie Chaplin left the Beach Boys. And he said, yes, I am. And he did it he did it not necessarily for me, but um, and then and then and then um, when I when I knew about the documentaries that we just reviewed or talked about in the previous three videos, when I knew about these documentaries, I picked the first two up on his website, and I would send him messages, telling him how much I loved these documentaries, and he would always respond back and said thank you. And then when cause I got the documentary on Dennis for my birthday a couple years ago, and then and then I wrote him again, to tell him how much it moved me, or how much I enjoyed the documentary, and I told him that I got it for my birthday, and he said happy birthday to me, which meant a lot to me, and then a couple months before he passed away, he did a show on Dennis, and I love Dennis, or I love Dennis's work, and I asked him, I said, are you gonna do River Song? And he didn't respond to that one, but he saw it, and I was I was so excited when he did River Song, because it's one of my favorite Dennis songs. And actually, that's the song that we're going to review for the channel in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. And then when Billy died, I was floored, because I had I had watched his last Facebook Live, and I knew that he seemed to be coughing a lot, and I was kind of worried about that. And then, like a couple weeks later, I had seen that he died of lung cancer, and then I kind of put two and two together. But so, needless to say, I have been a Billy fan for years and years and years. As a matter of fact, like I said a second ago, he and Bobby Figueroa do my second favorite version of Sail on Sailor. They are so good at it. And but anyway, actually I remember thinking that they're the best since Blondie Chaplin to do that song. And so every time I jam to that song, I always think of Billy. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this, and thanks for watching.